Yeah, I think it comes down to getting a good assessment done. And again, very good parallels with fatigue risk management. I mean, if someone had a sleep disorder like insomnia or maybe they couldn't sleep during the day and they're on night shift and they said, I can't do night shift anymore because I can't sleep during the day. Well, then you need to get that person assessed, right? Like, do they actually have an underlying sleep disorder that we're, not aware of? Or in the case of mental health, do they have a disorder? And so you actually need a trained professional. But I think sometimes leaders are concerned. They're like, oh, this person's got depression. I just need to accept that. I need to coddle that person basically, because I don't want to mention, I don't even want to say the word depression because it might make them suicidal. And again, that just comes from a lack of competence and, comfortableness talking about the subject matter. But again, it comes down to, leaders not needing to be psychologists or sleep experts. They can refer to those people, use your injury management processes, right? Is this person, assess the person and then look at what is reasonably able to be done in terms of accommodations for that person. But look, sometimes I've heard some people say, particularly on LinkedIn, going, oh, look, people can make claims for mental disorders or psychological injuries due to what's happened at work, but really they'll just it wasn't work, it was home, or it wasn't really stress related. They're just playing up the symptoms so they could get compensation paid out or whatever. It's actually really, really hard for a medical professional to sign you off for a mental disorder to be able to get a workers' compensation claim. So I think if there's a few people who slip through the cracks and are able to fool the mental health professional, good on them, because there's so many people who deserve compensation, I think, for mental disorders that has happened at work that have been pushed down to TPD insurance because it was too hard to get it done at work. So, I think there's much more people that actually deserve compensation for psychological injuries than are people who are getting compensated for that. So, I think at the end of the day, what you have to do is to lean on your health professionals and then come up with a plan. Like with those health professionals, don't think you're the expert or have to be the expert as a line manager. Use your injury management teams to manage that situation.